What up, guys? Coach Joe here. It is Technique Tuesday, and what I want to talk about today is the kettlebell, holding it in the rack position, and give you a little bit of context as how it relates to holding a baby on your hip, like a lot of us have to carry around these kids whenever we have these kids. So this is Noah. As you can see, when I hold him, I keep him in close to my body, and I kind of, if I need to, I can sort of shift my hip out to his side, and that helps bring his weight into my center of gravity. This makes me a little bit more efficient at holding him. So to show you how that relays into a kettlebell rack position, I'm going to show you that next. To relay this into this is the kettlebell rack position, right? If we hold a barbell up here, that's the rack position for a barbell. There's some little nuances or some little tips that we can give you to make being in this position and holding this kettlebell more efficient and safer for you, and hopefully not put a lot of pressure on your arm here as you kind of get used to it a little bit. But doing things like this, we call this a rack carry. We might walk with good posture up nice and tall and stay real tight. But if I was going to stand here and talk to you for a little while, I treat it just like I would holding a baby. I get a slight lean and my hips go out just a little bit, and it brings that bell more than my center of gravity, so it makes it easier for me to hold for a longer period of time. But the rack position, there's so many faults we see with this when we got people pressing overhead, if they're going through cleans. We get people that want to catch it and carry it out here. We get people that want to press with their wrist in this position. If we start with a good rack position, everything else that we do out of this will flow from there. So the main tips we want to give you from this rack position, I want you to keep your wrist straight, keep your elbow in nice and tight. The handle should be going on a diagonal across your palm. And then when you're resting it on your body, we don't rest it out here. We bring it in tight to that shoulder and that chest area right there. So a few different tips for that rack position. Diagonal across the palm, not here, right? That'll help it sit more comfortably on your arm. Keep that wrist nice and straight. The bell's already away from your hand, so we don't need to give into it. Wrist is nice and straight. Keep that elbow in tight so we can pull it closer within our center of gravity, and then allow that bell just to rest in the shoulder and that chest area. So that's the kettlebell rack position. Technique Tuesday, guys. If you got any questions, throw them in the comments below. Thanks.